Hi, my pickles. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with keto, and I am just a tweaking machine, making it all work for 20 carbs or less. And I found a menu for easy crack slaw. I have one that was like a head of cabbage and the burger, but this one is using the coleslaw bag, and I have a 10-ounce organic coleslaw bag. And so I will be perfect. But in putting in all the little sniggly things, lots of carbs were showing up. It ends up, it's 4 carbs. I added more meat into what will be my portion, but the carbs slipped in not just the coleslaw, because it's the coleslaw, cabbage, but which I'm counting as 3 ounces, but in the amino acids and what else goes in? Vinegar, and I was just kind of surprised. So at this moment right now, I have, I'll show you. Why not? What else am I doing? What else am I doing? This is my food plan for the day. This is the Lose It Premium app, $39.99 a year. I figure it's less than 75 cents a week. I wanted to switch to MyFitnessPal because everybody was raving about it, but yeah, I didn't do a weigh-in today, but yesterday when I did, I had lost 2 pounds, so it really is making a difference. Okay, so this morning I'm having my bulletproof coffee, the last of it right here. And when I get home from what I have to do, I will have, it says 3 ounces, but it's 2/3 of a serving, so I'm going to have 2 ounces of the brown sugar ham. I am having 3 tablespoons by the end of the day of heavy whipping cream, 2 Pete and Jerry jumbo eggs, 1 tablespoon of cream cheese, 1 slice of Cabot's sharp cheddar cheese, and a tablespoon of butter to make the omelet in, and a half a tablespoon of butter to put in my second fatty coffee. And for dinner tonight, well, there it is, easy peasy. I'm having my crack slaw. 1 serving is 357 calories, and I'm adding a tablespoon of organic coconut oil that I get from BJ's, just to make it more fatty. So I'm certainly loving this food plan. And I walked again today, and I walked listening to an interview with Dr. David Perlmutter. He's brilliant, and he is the Grain Brain, the Brain Maker, and his latest one out is Total Something Something. But he's so user-friendly when you listen to him. And the man interviewing him was from High Intensity Health. If you want to look him up, he conducts fabulous interviews. And I don't know if you've ever listened to some interviews, but the person that's doing the interview wants to get more words in than the person that he's interviewing, just to make sure we're all clear that he's good and he's better and he knows more and whatever. But not this man that's on High Intensity Health. He steps out of the way and lets the person being interviewed just go on and on and on, which is why I was listening, because they were talking the ketogenic diet. And of course, Dr. Perlmutter is all about the serious chronic diseases caused by sugar and grains, be them diabetes, obesity, Alzheimer's disease, heart issues, but a lot of brain dysfunction, and from years and years and years of the standard American diet. So, how am I doing? This is like maybe my week into it. Oh, I forgot to give my macros. Well, that's a duh. Wednesday, January 4th. Grams of fat, 121, which is 75% of my food for the day. Carbohydrates, 17.6 carbs, 2.4 of fiber, but I'm not subtracting the fiber until I get like nice and acclimated, and 71 grams of protein. So my carbs are 5% for the day, and protein is 20%. So I am very, very happy, and it's interesting. I guess I like the little bit of a challenge of what fits under 20, and I'm quite surprised. What was in my omelet or going to go into my omelet has certainly changed from when I first put in the ingredients to the final tally. Just like yesterday, I was a work in progress with what I ended up having. And so I'm very happy, and I do have a better quality of energy as well. And I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and I lasted all the way until 7 p.m. And I was up at 2:30 today, and let's see how long I'll last tonight. I usually know that between 6:30 and 7 I am, that's a wrap. Get to bed. And so it's a full day, and it's filled with lots of good things. Today I'm going to be very busy. I am Betty Crocker, and I am making 2 crock pots of Portuguese kale soup. Google it if you've never seen it. It has 4 basic ingredients, and we're going to Greg's family Christmas on Sunday. So they love my kale soup, so I'm making 2 crock pots of it, so Greg can have some for lunch and everything else. And it has beans in it, so, and it has potatoes in it. So, I'll have it, but I'll leave those things in the dish to throw out, sadly. But that's how it rolls. The flavor is spectacular with linguiça and chorizo. So then I'm also making a grass-fed pot roast in my Martha Stewart enameled crockware Dutch oven deal that I like in lieu of the Instant Pot, and I'm going to put in organic carrots with it. I have no idea what they'll show up with for carbs, but I'll have a quarter of a cup or something. And then, so those 2 things. I'm making the crack slaw for just me. Greg doesn't like it, so he will be getting leftovers, which is either a pork chop or I will make him a pepper steak. So that's the fun from this corner of the world. It's great being on keto. It's great watching people. I hope some of you have found some of the great websites. Katie and Bo Peeps is just about the funnest peep I've ever found. She is just jolly and, high energy, and she's just doing it. And she is just so real. She says, imagine me, I'm sitting here at 319 pounds without a bra on, in my pajamas, talking to you. Well, that's my kind of gal. I'm all for pajamas, as you well know. But look I'm all dressed today, and fresh hair, and I polished my earrings. It's going to be a good day. So that's it from Betty Crocker. And I hope that whatever food plan you're doing, it's tightened and tweaked, and you're doing it, and you're seeing or feeling the results. If it's a strict keto, sometimes you'll feel, you'll look at your body and you'll see your body transform in front of you day by day in front of the mirror, and the scale doesn't move, and then suddenly the scale moves. So there's all kinds of mysterious things that happen with keto, but just stick with it. There's no days off. It's not a Monday through Friday noon food program. It is 7 days a week. There aren't cheat days. And when I saw the Dr. Oz show last week about that cheat day, everybody's been waiting for it. Well, if you're a food addict, a cheat day, it messes with the head. I mean, why be strict and structured for 6 days with a discipline that you can keep going with, only to say, okay, we can have whatever we want? Oh, please, stop it, Dr. Oz. Most of us are food addicts, especially by the time you get into your 40s, 50s, and 60s. And if you don't think you are, give up sugar and grains for a week and see how you jones. That's how you learn. And so we don't need that kind of encouragement. We need the stick with it stuff. Like Michelle Rock says on her keto channel, she says, don't have a keto dessert for the first year of your keto journey. I love that she said that. She's so correct. Why fan the flames? My body doesn't know the difference between a sugar-free dessert, a keto dessert, and the full boat of sugar and carbs dessert. It doesn't. It gets the visual and it wants it. And what it does with it once it's down here, it doesn't matter because my head is switched on to like, more, I want more desserts, even if it's sugar-free. So, hopefully you're there with that knowledge, or you're getting there with that knowledge, because we're here in a keto food plan to kill the sugar addict, to kill the sugar cravings. So doing it with keto stuff is sometimes just going to keep it going visually. Somebody messaged me that they were going to continue to have fat bombs. And in the time that I've known her, she's never binged on fat bombs. So they seem to do the trick. The fat seems to quell the cravings for more. But in a typical standard American diet dessert, you're going to have crap that only makes you want to have more crap. And those artificial sweeteners aren't good for you anyway. So I'm not going to turn this into a rant. I'm not. Really, I'm not. I'm calm. I did my rant yesterday in a video that's upcoming. Hope you have a wonderful day, keeping it 20 and under. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, also known as Sarah. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for watching.